with Biden re-entering the Paris Climate Agreement, Biden will have to quickly submit a new 2030 emissions target under it called a nationally determined contribution, which will reveal the level of ambition the new administration will bring to the monumental task of decarbonizing the US economy over the next decade. So if the idea is going to be that you're going to, everybody has to contribute, all the countries that are party to it, to make sure that the average overall increase in the temperature is kept below a certain cap, we need to know how much are you gonna actually do? And that is where the rubber is gonna meet the road. It is one thing to join the accord, but as a lot of great environmental activists have pointed out, including Greta Thunberg, joining it does not mean you're doing what you need to do to even meet its goals, let alone the more ambitious goals that'll be required for like an outcome that isn't just not apocalyptic, but also not really bad, which this in theory would still leave us with. So to give you an idea, a recent Princeton energy modeling study found that the ultimate goal of reaching net zero emissions by 2050 is feasible, but it will require 2.5 trillion of investment in a new infrastructure over the next decade. So to put that in perspective, one Trump tax cut for the richest people in America, basically. That sounds doable over the next decade. I think if we space it out a little bit, but to give you an idea, it is going to be a big thing. And that is not something that Biden can just do with an executive order. That's gonna require legislation. That's gonna require, hypothetically, eliminating the filibuster, which I'm sure is something that we will talk about in the near future. But it's important. There's a case to be made. It's the most important thing that we could possibly do over the next 10 years.
Yeah, let's think about it. Also, again, you said they could get to this point by 2050. There's a plan to get there by a certain degree by 2030. That is going to require continuing to elect folks that are looking to get this done, right? So I worry, and I hope my worries are unfounded, that now that Trump is out of office, has officially left, even though after he lost the election, still wasn't going to leave in many people's minds, has officially left. We have a new president, that now we don't become, it's all done. Biden's here, it's all over. Don't have to think about these political things anymore that happen in our country. Let's just move on. And you go back to Republicans winning more elections and coming in and undoing exactly what maybe gets begun here. And then we get nowhere again. Now let's not forget, it's not like when we were not ever in the Paris Climate Agreement. Trump took us out of it. But before that, it's not like climate change or our approach to it was not a problem. So we were in the Paris Climate Agreement, but it's not like everything was great. We still weren't doing enough. Totally. So just getting back in the Paris Climate Agreement isn't the end. We have to do more because where we were wasn't good enough. Now we're just worse.
Yeah. Now, re-entering the Paris Climate Accord isn't the only thing on the environment or fight against climate change that was accomplished in the first day. One executive order covers a broad range of policies, including methane regulations, energy efficiency standards for appliances, fuel efficiency standards for cars, and blocking the Keystone XL pipeline and drilling in the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge. So not all of those are done. One of the big executive orders, for instance, requires a review of literally every environmental deregulation that Trump did during his 4 years. And that is a lot because there was more than 100 of them. Some of them significant, like reversing Obama's methane regulations, for instance. But we are on the right path on these. And just understand that one, can we put up that graphic one more time right there? We did a lot of videos over the last 4 years about those topics. And with one graphic, arguably the executive order was the more important part. But I'm gonna give credit to the one graphic. We're reversing a lot of that damage, or at least putting ourselves on the path to reverse it. And not for small things. Blocking the Keystone XL pipeline, how much time and energy was put into that over the past 5-6 years or so? Reprotecting the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge. That was one of the things Trump did relatively recently, was putting that at risk. So this is a lot there. It's not getting us net zero by 2050. It's not the Green New Deal. It's not what Sunrise wants. It is far short of all of those, but it is at least a first pass at indicating that this is something that is going to be prioritized.
Yeah, that's a good start. Again, it's been 1 day. So
yeah.
Everyone wondering how soon we're gonna hold the Biden administration's feet to the fire. Let's at least see what they're presenting, as they're starting. And then there's plenty of things that we can talk about that they're doing or not doing.
Yeah, totally.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.